Hello, everyone. Ugh. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/the Xisuma playing Shapez 2. I want to just say thanks to the Shapez 2 developers, the peeps over there, for sending me a code for this game. So, full transparency, I got a copy of the game for free. It's now out on Steam. And if you like what you see in this stream, highly encourage you go over there and check it out. Lightly Lucid, thank you so much for the 20 months for the Amazon Prime. Greatly appreciated. We're going to start a new game. I'll make a confession though, I did play this for like an hour or so. Seems pretty cool. I played the original. You can find it here on the channel somewhere. Let's call this stream game. And we'll play on normal difficulty. Although, after playing it once, I gotta say, I kind of like to progress a little quicker through the game. But the platform limit thing, I don't know about that. We'll just play on normal. But yeah, you know, you got challenge. You can set up a custom playstyle here. Then you got a whole bunch of scenarios. Yeah, very hard shapes. Insane shapes, so... These are all locked anyway, but the shapes that you have to make can get really quite difficult. So we're going to start off on the basic one, which is like a tutorial, I believe. Welcome to all the peeps tuning in. Everstrew says I was watching Zed play this and I'm thinking I bet Xisuma would enjoy this game. Yeah, I was actually set to stream it yesterday at a similar time to what Zed streamed, but then a snapshot dropped, so I had to do that and push this back to today. I've also played the game before, so... For those of you that saw me play Shapez 1, you'll probably know that I'm up for this. The thing with Shapez 1... Oh yeah, this is quite funny, I think. Thank you for signing up. Did you sign that right? Either way, Vortex requires us to evaluate your factory operator skills before ensuing your operations certification. Simply deliver the requested shapes as efficient as possible, that's it. We might reward you with new upgrades and technologies based on your performance, and if you have as many buildings as you want, but please don't damage them. We still need them for the next participant. This bit is what's amusing. I will strive for efficiency and build no spaghetti factories. I will not damage any buildings. Let's continue. So when I played this game the first time, like I really got into it and went really far. And then, like I do with these sorts of games, I kind of lost interest. Now, with Shapez 2, it's essentially the same game again, but with two different things. One is a big 3D engine instead of it being like a simple graphics and shapes, almost like a web browser game. And the inclusion of floors, you can now have height. Everything previously had to be flat. So it's mostly the same game again, so I'm probably just going to do like this one-off stream as a demonstration, let y'all know it's out there for those of you who saw the last stream. And get an idea of what it's about. Just great. Thank you so much for 10 months of support. Greatly appreciated. Hope you'll have a good time hanging out with us today. So what we do is we place down extractors. And then we place the belts. We can press the C button to act like an anchor. This is actually super useful because it then means like when you drag and go all this, can you see how stuff is changing? If you press C, you anchor it there. All right? That's extremely useful. Anyway, the object is to get the shapes to the thing in the center. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. Open the knowledge panel to review past instructions. And in here you got like all the tutorial stuff. So we've got to get 10 of these things across to the middle. There isn't a speed up button. I would have loved a speed up button on this thing. Hero Blender is here for 20 by month saying... Happy 10th anniversary of your music blog. My dude, you know, it crossed my mind that that was coming up soon, and I completely missed it, and I've got no plans or ideas to do anything special of the sort, but thanks for the reminder. I knew that day was coming. I've written over like 1,300 blogs, I think. Thank you so much for 25 months as well. Yeah, I guess seems about right. August, yeah. 2014 I started that. Crazy. Do any of the hermits play Mindustry? I don't think so, but is that multiplayer, that game? Because I really liked that one, and if it were multiplayer, that could be a great excuse to play it with some friends. So we're gonna see how to think first, what are we doing? Half destroyer, conveyor belt. What have I actually clicked on here? Okay, we've got the half destroyer. We want to rotate it. Rotate button's not working. I think it just wants me to do that, doesn't it? Yeah. So it shows you that you can place them in a row. And then we can split and merge belts. Like that. So these things will just naturally, like, shimmy. Can you see there's these, like, little orange pushers? They'll just push the things along. So it'll all get naturally distributed between the three of them. And now we're creating halves, right? And it wants 40 of those. So while that's happening, we now need 10 of a different type. So we come down to this platform where we have these things. And we essentially repeat what we did before. I'm going to use those anchor points. And then bring this thing all the way to the center. You can jump over stuff, and that's done automatically when you cross this little platform. So yeah, now it's like a little bit of a waiting game. This is where I'd like to be able to speed up the engine and just have it like zip forward for you. Hugs for Hermitcraft says, my favorite Doom guy is live. Thank you, thank you. That could be a very narrow category though. I don't know how many Doom guys there are out there in the world streaming. Flop Pops says, hey, X in chat, how's the stream going? It's all good so far. Mindustry does have co-ops as greens. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I might have to put out a feeler for that. That's something I want to increase. I want to do more stuff with my fellow hermits. I really love playing with them, and it doesn't always have to be Minecraft, right? Becca11's here for 46 months. Poop, I'm late with the 10-year congrats on the music blog. However, I wonder if it's now time to review some classics. I have a list, lol. Yeah, I generally write when I feel the inspiration for it, so something like that will happen at one point or another, just not right now. My mind's been in other places. But thank you for 46 months, Becca. So here, right, we now got to create quarter pieces. That means we have to rotate our halves to then cut them again. All right. Oh, it accepts any shape rotation. It's basically telling us, like, the shape is the shape. Don't worry if, like, you see it's in this bottom corner. Don't worry about it, is what it's saying. Right, now, our milestone has also changed for this one. It's basically asking us to do what we did a moment ago. Like that. Now, I would scale this up, but it doesn't really work because you're kind of limited by the... Well, I say that. You could scale it up, but... Do you know what? We'll go ahead and scale it up and see how it plays out. Because you have to double up the tracks, but there's no reason not to do that, I guess. Yeah, that's the wrong rotation. Here we go. This game's got a cool soundtrack too, so got that playing. Yeah, so that might speed up one of our milestones. If I had doubled up this one already, that one would come through a little quicker, I guess. Since we're not doing much else, I think I might as well. So over here, use the anchor. Really do like that. It's a good little trick. There is blueprints in this game as well to help you speed things up. Just haven't got that far yet. Whoops, what happened there? The controls are really good as well. Do like the controls. Alright, and now speeding this off seems to have paid off. Oh yeah, we're not actually making the same shape over here, I realised. Let's see what it wants us to do next. Oh, that's milestone 1, so we unlock our rewards now. Alright, so we started with rotate and cut. Now we're getting stacker and second floor. And I don't think I noticed this before. Blueprints, space platforms, and then, whoa, it goes deep. I think this game is going to get played a lot if I do some more traveling. Because I'm really curious to see what else is in here. Right, so there's this research thing where you got, like, potions and stuff. But that's... Where are we at? We're at stacker and second floor. Which we're probably going to learn more about as we play. So that's our milestone. Now we've got 2 new objectives on the left. Ah, this is where you get optional stuff. And by doing it, you will get research points, right? So if I go ahead and pin that, it appears on the side. So like, why would we not just try and do all of these, basically? That one might be a little trickier, but then we get research points, we can speed things up. And you spend those points in the upgrade area here. So currently we don't have, you know, any potions to spend, and that's fine. Let's combine circles and squares. Aha. Okay. It wants me to use the stacker straight away. They're slow, so always place multiple of them. Okay. I mean, is there a spot it wants me to place them? Because if I'm going to make this, I'm going to need to get the two things together. Let's go ahead and actually just finish what we got going on over here. It's going to require some rotators. All right, so now we're making the other part of our milestone over here in good numbers. And now we've got to bring, I think we want to bring the circles over. Let's just put extractors everywhere. We want to bring circles over to the square area. So we're going to go up, across. And, well, actually, it might be this one here that we use. You know, the anchor point is good, but I've just noticed I'm quite keenly just letting go and then dragging over again, right? Okay, so here we'll do a little jump. That's a good spot for it. And then on this side, we need to do some extracting as well. There we go, very nice. What was that save icon? I think that was like the autosave kicking in. Almost didn't leave myself enough space there, right? Okay, so it wants me to do the stacker. I think somewhere here it gives you numbers, right? So 10 meters and 6 is the number, and then this is 1 and 60. So buildings per full belt. Building required for a fully saturated item of belt, and then, yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. This is one of those things in these games that I've played a few where they don't particularly put all the numbers in front of you. This one's approach is to tell you, so we therefore know to fill a belt we need 6 of these, and that might change when we get some upgrades. So we do that. Oh yeah, E and Q to go up and down between floors. Oh, that's a good point. Maybe I need to move those over then. Okay, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This thing needs to go up to that level, and then up here we do that. So now we're building on a second level. Crazy. This one over here is actually like underneath all of that. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Now the stacker will place it on top of a different one below it. And that means that we are now producing part of milestone 2. So I could scale this up if I want, but this is, again, what I was commenting on about the speed of the game, is that you just scale up what you already did. You sort of double it, and then that halves the time it takes to get the stuff to the end. So it's like a bit of an odd trade-off, because once you've done that, you no longer need it. So we're going to go focus on some of these pinned tasks as a result. So the first 2 should be really quite easy. If we come over here to... Apparently I've cut a belt, although I don't think we really need this anymore. So we'll build it somewhere around here. We're going to stack these on top of each other. I might, for now, actually just use... I was going to split this up. But I think I'll actually use 2 belts to achieve this, since it will probably be temporary. So like you saw a moment ago, we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That hasn't changed. Here we go up, and then drag all the way across, and then... I think what we'll do is go like that, and then into that space, and then across like so. And now we're producing those double stacked circles as well. Silly question, but does X has a Discord? I do. It's not a silly question. This game is dangerous if you have other occupations. Bought it yesterday and spent the entire day playing till 3 a.m, says Kessie TM. Yeah, for me, that is a rarity. Like, a game has to offer something really fascinating that, like, engrosses me that I haven't played before. Since I played the original one of this, it's a fun thing to get into for a little bit, but I'm definitely not going to be, staying up late playing it. It looks to me like this belt stops, although now I focus on this little bit here. I love it, though. There's two little paddles going up and down, just continuously delivering. It's like they're picking up pizzas or something. Hey, Beastie11975, thank you for using that Amazon Prime subscription on me. Appreciate it, my dude. And Crappy Toast, thank you for your 33 months. Cool to see Shapes 2. Shapes 1 was pretty interesting, so to see it in 3D looks quite cool. I wish you fun playing the game. Yeah, the move to put it in 3D, I think, makes it more accessible. I'm usually a fan of simple games sticking with simple graphics. I've seen games move into 3D and not really liked it, but I gotta say, like, this game probably didn't need a stellar 3D engine, but they gave it one. I mean, just everything here looks utterly gorgeous. I don't know quite what rendering technique or how the texturing's done. But it almost looks like flat colors, but there's just enough like texture on it or shading or something that it almost looks like it's like an object you could just like pick up and put down. And they just got the graphics on this thing like spot on. It's really pleasant on the eye, and serves the purpose pretty well. Okay, anyway, all this chatting, and we need to be working on a contraption, so we're going to go ahead and remove all of this as it's now useless. And we're going to then... I think an area selector remove would be pretty cool. We're going to go make this one here. Now, one of the things that you do when you cut is you actually destroy, like, half of it, which I kind of think, might be a better way to do that. Not sure, though. So we're going to go around here. Nope, down. Rotate. We're going to draw our 6 again. No. Yeah, okay, so we're going to go up here and do that. And then this one is going to go up to the top, across. Let's anchor that and then come down. Right, now, the next thing is that this here then needs to be cut in half. So probably going to need... running out of space. Let's try something a little different then. Cut in half. I think you only need to do this 3 times. Oh yeah, look, 20 and 3. So we're going to cut each of them in half, rotate, cut again. It's a very similar pattern to what you've already seen. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's all we need to do there. Put our rotations in the middle. And we should be swimming. Oh, did we complete a milestone? Because I swear that one just changed. And one of our pinned tasks is done. So we've got that to check out in a second. Just double checking this is good and it looks good. So where do we have squares and circles uniting? I think it's this one here. That's no longer needed anywhere. And therefore we need to cut it in half. So we're literally doing what we just saw a moment ago. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Put in the rotators. And then drag some belts. And that's it. That's all running at optimal belt speed. Apparently I can use shift to select areas. Good to know. Thank you, Lucaro. You watched Shedaf play this yesterday. Nice. How far did he get? This definitely needs a pizza mod. Hey, at some point you get to start coloring these things as well, which is interesting. Let's go check out our tasks. So we've achieved that. I think you click on it to claim it. No. I'm looking at the wrong thing. There it is. Unlock. It's automatically pinned to the second one along, which is essentially halving that. So again, this is a point where the game feels quite repetitive, and I wish I had a speed up button. Because now we're just going to come over here and add this module again, right? I mean, maybe this would be kind of interesting for speedrunners. Like, maybe there's more modules that I'm not taking advantage of and stuff. Oh, actually, we're only cutting it in half, aren't we? Yeah, so I don't need that bit after it. I think. About to find out. Have I got the right one? Yes, I have. Yeah, I definitely have. Okay, so what was this one here? This quarter one? That's quite old. Don't need that anymore. Didn't we just do the cutting in half of squares and circles? That one's doing the quarters, which we're getting close to being done on. That's squares done into quarters. Which we still need. And then this one here would be it again. Oh, I'm losing track of something here. Sure we had... Oh, I've doubled up. Right. I made the mistake of doubling up whenever I did this. That is not actually what we needed. We just needed the halves. Right, so now we've got our 2 main milestones going. Let's go check out, like, what else is there here? More circles and more squares. So this is probably where you can accelerate things, right? Like, we've got another doubled up thing, and we haven't unlocked blueprints yet. So what we're going to do is come over here and do some doubling up. Pretty much the same setup that we had before. Just scaling it up again. Alright, so that brings it over here. Then we just need to move out a little bit in front of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The controls are really good. I haven't found myself having a kerfuffle, which would be quite like me. You know? So we're doubling up, and that is what we want. Right there, brilliant. Now, if we repeat all of that again, there's a triple up one here. So I'm thinking, if you want to triple up... Oh, how are we going to split these belts? Is a good question. If we were using 3 belts, I mean, that would kind of solve itself, right? X, double check those halves stacked squares you need and we're just working on. These ones here. The number is ticking up, so that's working. And the number of that one is ticking up too. That's this one here. So all of that is proper. Checking up on this. We don't really need these quarter circles anymore, do we? And in order to use them, I think we're going to have to wait a bit. So yeah, no, it looks like everything's good. We've got one of our extra ones going now, right? Yep. So we want to now do a triple. So that means we've got to stack and then stack again. I'm just trying to think, does this like divide? Because we know the belt speed is 6, so do we need something like that where we stack twice and then stack again? In which case I'm gonna do this in the hopes, yeah, that this might throttle the speed, right? Just naturally. It does, however, put this one here in an awkward spot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just shimmy this across a little bit. Whoops. Yeah, to make that work. Oh dear. Okay, let's try again. Stack it here. Drag our belt up and then across and then down. So that's exactly what we want. Now here we're going to go up like that. And this too is going to be throttled. Not sure what I entirely had planned. If it was quite what we're making here. No, it's not. Yeah, there is a reason why this won't work. There is a reason. You can probably guess it. Can I like figure this out though? Actually, I think what I might have to do... Oh, dear. So this one has 6 inputs for one belt, which seems like a good idea. But it's that double that needs to go on top of these ones. So therefore, this one doing 3 and that one doing 6 don't make sense. It's like this one needs to do 2. So I might be onto something here, or I still might have it wrong. Let's go to our conveyor belt, go up a level, and then you've got to come around and get down. Now the issue with that, maybe we can just join the other belt, which actually sounds like something that might work. Okay, so I'm going to have you come down here, join that belt. Does it work like that? It doesn't. Let's try it again. Oh. Are we just on the next tile over? Oh, dear. Right, I've got to go up. That's the trick. Then go down. Then like that. So merging the belts is possibly what's going to work. Then we're going to come here. Go up and in. And that was a fair bit of work, wasn't it? So I'm just hoping that because this one will push and go around and join that one again, between the two of them, they're both hitting all of them, so the belt speed should be balanced. And then I guess the output belt is going to be slower, but hey, it's happening. It's happening. Right. Now, this one here, I wish I'd known what we'd done before, because I don't know what one it was now. Well, what one have I got to go back and cut out? Was it this one here? I think it was this one here. Yeah, so we will... that one might be tricky. I think we might need a joiner or something to make it happen, so perhaps we'll wait until this one's gone through. But let's go check our tasks. Let's unlock and unlock. And now we can upgrade the belt speed. Now... this will go from 60 to 90, which means we have to rethink how we do things with our other contraptions. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade the belts. We can always, like, extend the amount of, like, stackers and cutters we've got to, like, take the load from the belt, is how I'm thinking. So, in theory, everything can be scaled up now. But since we're so close to that one, we're not going to bother, yeah. It still wants more on the milestone 2 front. Interesting. This is the last round, so this, I think actually it just occurred to me how we join things together. I think I know what we've got to do for this one. So let's go find one that we're no longer using with squares. This one here looks like a good candidate. We're no longer making that. However, one of our optional pinned ones means we go back to that if we just... slice that out like so and get rid of all of this. That didn't override it, did it? So I guess we'll keep that. Then we got quarter circles. This over here we're no longer really using. However, if we change this bit here, it will be doing one of our milestones. So, does that rotate? I think I did it wrong. Rotate. Cut. And there you go. However, our belt speeds are faster, aren't they, is what we've learned. So, in theory, I should be able to expand this right here with another 3 stackers. And there's just enough room for it, thank goodness. Let's go up a floor like that. Down a floor like this. So, if that actually works because of the faster belts... and we are indeed producing the right output, we've got to think about how this scales now. So 4.5 and the other one is 9. So, does that mean we need 4.5? In which case we'll build 5. Some of you smarty pants in chat will know your numbers better than me. So tell me if I got that right or not, or if you think I got it right. So yeah, like 4 of them will run full capacity and 1 of them will run half capacity. Liger, welcome to the stream. Penelope Sky, thank you for 24 months, 2 whole years. Thank you for being you and always so positive and happy. Always love catching the stream. Hey, thank you for the lovely message. Welcome to the stream. Thorax says, is this out or is it a demo? It's out on early access. So, yeah, you know. Matty says this looks like Dyson Sphere program spaghetti. It's the similar concept of game, right? And 408 says, and you always round up. Yeah, you round up, of course. Right, that's milestone 1. And we were going to use this over here for milestone 2, but it's now producing a pinned task. Probably makes sense then to do the same thing over here, right? Let's scale all of this up. Can we shift? Yeah, we can shift for a whole region. That's good. So we just want to make this get done faster. Which is nice and simple. Oh, I see what's happened here. Got to do that. Yeah, that one's a bit strange. Are we cutting once or twice? I think we're cutting once. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Okay, so that's that one sorted. Now I need some more squares. And we started doing stuff with squares over here. So is any of this still needed? We've actually, are we about, yeah, we're about to finish that one. Let's go and claim it. Now it wants a 4 on that. So I probably don't want to dismantle this. This is probably going to be, oh, it's actually that one there, isn't it? In fact, I could probably unite those two together to do that. Huh. Just looking at the pinned tasks here, it looks like this one could be done over here as well. But it's being done somewhere else. I think what I'm going to do is just run it off of 1/2. So we'll come down here. Get rid of that belt as well. Yeah, like that. Then we want to stack it on itself. That's an interesting task. I think that means, well, if these belts are running at full speed, then I think we're going to come out with like half, because 2 lots went in. So we go from 9 to like 4.5. So if this is like half belt capacity, then we probably need 5 stackers. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll do something interesting here that we've not done before yet. Then we go up. Nope, that was a rotation for some reason. So then the overflow goes up here. Now, let's say that we actually needed less or more. Like, it's going to fill these up and then send what's left over to the top. So that kind of works anyway. It just might not be the most optimal. Okay, so now we're doing the bottom pinned task. Are we any closer to this one? Doesn't look like it. Can we spend any more research points? 7 for the next upgrade, which I definitely want to get. If we go to the top here... Oh, wait, that's circles. This is circles too then, isn't it? Yeah. So we're using all of these. These triples are actually no longer being used for anything. And they're not going to be useful. Let's find out what's after this one, though. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm not ready for that. Let's focus on our milestone. So, going to rip out a lot of this stuff. Don't want it anymore. That's good. That's good. That's fine. We want to make that thing. And I think the way you got to do it is probably on both lines, cut twice, cut, rotate, cut, and then stack them, right? That's going to be interesting. Press V to hide upper floors. Thanks. Thanks for that random tip all of a sudden. Let's see if we can do it. This should actually be relatively easy, I think. So we're going to... What kind of space do we want to use here? I think we're going to use this space. Right, so we go... Oh, how many? 20, so 5? Yeah, we did that a moment ago. 5 of these. Rotators. 5 of those. One, 2, 3. Something like that. Okay, so we're going to end up with one little thing at the end. It actually shows you a little preview of what you're going to get, which is fascinating. This rotator, can I mean, I can rotate it like that, but can I rotate its actual direction? Because what I need is for that to be slightly different. And I think I know how to achieve it. Possibly. I could be entirely... Actually, I think I'm wrong. I don't think this makes any difference. The little preview will show me. Yeah, it's the same orientation. You unlock the counter rotation later on. Okay. So do it... Wait, maybe I just double rotate, right? Does that make a difference? So, like, cut. Rotate. Rotate. Cut. No, it doesn't like that because it cuts that half. Put the rotation there then. Still it's the wrong way. It's still the wrong way. Right, it's got to be that way. Huh. It feels really inefficient, but I think that's actually the way it's done. Okay, fair enough. Then we're going to need 9 stackers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, almost perfectly aligned, but it's not. Step up, go all the way across. Looks like we've got the right shape. Woo! Yeah, that's the right way. That's the right rotation, isn't it? Except when I turn like that, now it looks like it's the wrong one. I think that one's going to be good. I think it'll allow that. I'm going to allow this. Do we have any other cheap victories lying around? This one's being worked on. We might have a circle one that we've got to cut into quarters. That would be over here. What are we making over here? Like, this isn't being used. So that one there, if we cut again... That means I've just got to change this thing, right? So, let's do a quick expansion of this. We know that we want... Wait, that's the wrong thing. Okay, so that's correct, but then we want increased output. So we do that. And then finally, this up here. Nice. All right, while that's doing its thing, because it's probably going to take a minute for the milestone 2 to finish, I'm going to switch to standing, and let's have a little reader chat. Tell me what you think about the game so far. Namara says, looks like a redstone contraption, X calls simple. Well, yeah, you're seeing logic and whatnot playing out in front of you. The observation I would most expect to see from people watching is like that this looks like a motherboard or a circuit on a computer, which redstone can sometimes look like. Especially if you're doing computer-related things like counting and using binary systems and stuff. But yeah, the bigger and more complex this gets, it can look like an actual computer circuit. Amazing game, nice Factorio, Satisfactory vibes. Did you ever play either of those games? Yeah, I helped Factorio in the beginning get over its line so it could be funded and turned into an actual game. We did a campaign with the developers to do some giveaways of the game, do some videos to promote it, and then it reached its Kickstarter goal and went into development, which is an awesome little story, because I played that game when it was like a demo before it was even funded to be a proper game. So if you go watch the old Factorio videos on my channel, the graphics are very, very different because, yeah, the game's come a long way, I guess. Right. That one's done. And it's not asking for any more after it. Interesting. I don't know... Oh, look at this. Blueprints. Yeah, they're related to the, They're related to... Actually, maybe they're not. I thought they were related to the milestones, but... Hey, we've done the pyramid. So now we've only got 3 of these to do. We should go work on a couple of those. Although, let's upgrade our belts. Yes, please. That means we can upgrade everything else. So this thing I just did here, we've got new maths. 120. And that's 60. That means... Does that mean 5? Buildings per full belt. 2. Actually, my brain just went a bit silly on the math. Does it mean 6? 120, 60. So it's like 2 for every belt. But then we've already got more than that here. Why did my brain just conk out on this? My brain just can't. Back to 6. We never hit 6. Well, let's look at the stacker. Maybe 12. Buildings per belt. Aha. It's already calculated it with our other thing. So why does that only need 2 then? When we're calculating 4.5. Maybe I just did that totally wrong. Because it does make sense. No, 120 and 60. Yeah, it does. It does too make sense. Anyway, maybe I was goofing when I put 4.5 here. So these things now get another 3, basically. That's the idea. Get rid of that. And then, in theory, we only need 2 of those, but I'll just leave it how it is. Oh, we just reached the one on the other side, so that one might change. Gives us this, which we are actually going to do. Actually going to do that. This kind of looks like it's going full speed to me. But it's not. No, they're stopping. What am I on about? I was just thinking, is there something here we can take advantage of? Like, if I do that, and we go rotate, rotate, then this one... Right, now we want a bunch of stackers, which tend to be a lot slower, don't they? How's this going to work? I'm putting 6 there, because I'm just guessing. Anchor point. Okay, so here we'll go up, all the way down. That produces what we're after, right? I'm pretty sure that does it. But we can look back here and we can already see that that is not going at full speed. But if I go 3 and 3, potentially this just backs up. Like, if let's say it only needed 1 more to be full belt speed, it'll just back up into this space. So I think we can go ahead and actually do that. Just quite easily expand it like this. And then we have to repurpose that one there. Yeah, that should be pretty optimal then, I guess. Nice. Hopefully it's optimal. It looks like it's going at full belt speed now. What I'm getting at is if more go into these ones, because it only needs 4.5 or something, then this should, in theory, back up eventually. And that will help balance out the speed, I think. They'll just naturally, like, balance it. But we'll see. It doesn't look like it's backing up, but it's getting us Oh, the number's not actually ticking up. Oh, this one was never doubled. Oh, I thought it was doubled. It's not. Oh dear. Can we remedy that quickly? I'm wondering if I can pinch some of these. Are those ones still being used for anything important? The thing is, we've got this, which is we're probably going to want to do it with that. So we want to keep that belt maybe. Okay, and then this one is... Oh, this is the one that I should have stacked. Not that side. Ha! We can do that, we can do that. I'm gonna wing this a little bit. I'm gonna wing it. So I think if we go 1, 2, 3, and everything else goes across there, then that can go into a stacker. Oh, actually, we need to rotate twice. Yeah, this is different from anything we've done before, I think. Got a couple more. No, we've got a noise in the air. Salus Hidden, thank you ever so much for 15 months with the Amazon Prime. Appreciate you using that on me, my dude. Thank you so much. Hope you're enjoying the stream, having a good time. And thank you, thank you. There we go. Okay, so now we've done it on the correct side. All the rotations are happening. And it's coming out with the right output. Very good. Hey, we just did our milestone challenge, though. But we do know that this is completely useless here. So if I want to do anything with these, I'm going to cut that off now, just so we don't lose track. That being said, what are we doing next? So now we got blueprints. Thank goodness. Oh, this is gonna be delightful. And it comes with a bunch of new tasks. So if we go into here, we'll pin this new one. And that... Wow, you can actually have like a whole bunch. Interesting. I think the method that we've had so far is not so bad, because we've just been focusing on the main milestone and then kind of doing these as and when old milestones become irrelevant or whatever. So this requires us having a full belt of that. I can't help but feel we should use 2. And I was going to reserve this over here for something else down here. But let's focus on our actual milestone, of which there will be... Oh, we can actually like really plan ahead if we want to. So if I want to focus more on milestones, I can. And then when it comes to research points, probably makes sense to upgrade these speeds now, since it'll be a while before we get the next one. So we'll have to redo some of our math. Yeah, I think I'm going to focus on these. I really kind of want to see more of that part of the game now. I think that's the way we'll do this. So let's classify this output here. Unless there's something very similar, I'm going to say, actually, we're not doing this anymore over here. And we're going to start using some blueprints. So we got 2 of those coming over here. Now we're going to want to have 2 of them. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of shimmy. Anchor that. Oh, I didn't give myself enough space as it goes. Okay, all the way up here. And then we're going to do the jump. Right, so yeah, we're sending 2 lots of full discs up there. Did I see some frames just drop? Was that me? How many levels can you go up? Also, can you place machines up in the air? Yeah, you can. You can build up at this level too. And I think you can go higher too, but we just got to discover it. Or unlock it or something. I mean, space platforms look super interesting. Like, look at all these rewards. I don't even know what this stuff is. We got to do this, man. When I played off camera the other day, I was not trying to get through anything quickly. I was just like, let's play and have fun, you know. Now I'm like, oh, wait a minute, let's try and do these. Let's try and do these. So we've got to make that shape, right? Now, what we create with 2 belts here is going to be the same that we need to create with 2 belts there, giving us ample opportunity to use a blueprint. Now, I know we could use the blueprint in the setup too, but let's just do it this way for now. So we want to cut, or cut, rotate, cut even. How can I do this in a good way? Like, we want to cut, rotate, cut. Now, the speed, buildings per full belt is 4. And it's given us 30 there. Yeah, okay. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this thing a little bit more. So we cut, rotate, cut 4 times. So that's nice and easy to understand. Now we've got to do the same thing again, but here we're going to cut and cut. And then we're going to add extra rotations at the end. Right, so then we've got 2 of them coming out to the same spot, and they're ready to be put on top of each other. So the stacker says it needs 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, perfectly fits. We'll have... Actually, it doesn't quite work, does it? I guess I'm going to have to do it that way for now. Or I'm always... Whatever I want to do, I'm going to need a little extra space, I think. Because that one's got to go up. And then across. And that is the first component. So, right, select an area with shift and click, and then press Control and C to copy it. That sounds very familiar. So notice how we've got a bit of bent belt at the top there, which might not be ideal. Wow. So we'll still need to come in and make a couple of modifications, right? Like the end here, we want to go that way. Now we need to use this bit here to like come back to the center. Let's go ahead and do that. Honestly, I think it's probably worth rebuilding this just 1 block over. In fact, I'm going to go as far back as here. Just do that. It really is quite easy. For some reason, like the whole idea of moving it over, I've got this knee-jerk reaction of like, oh, pain. But it's like, actually, no, the way they've designed this game, that's super easy. I must say, I do get this feeling like they spent a lot of time thinking through how players play this game and coming up with a really good control scheme. Also, that blueprint, by the way, did we save that anywhere? No, we haven't learnt that. We've just learnt that you can shift click to select an area. And then Control C. Right, and then there's all this. So probably like transform up, rotation, copy to clipboard, save the blueprint. Fascinating. Building cost, footprint. Interesting, interesting. So we go back here. We put it there. We have to fix... don't want that anymore. We'll go over here. Fix that up. That's nice. So that's doing its thing. I've got a feeling that we might want these close together now. Right, this is going to have to go through rotation. And this is probably an inefficient way to rotate. But I reckon just do it like that. Why is that all funky-dunky? Yeah, that'll do. Can we go straight into a stacker? I think we can. Because then we'll just come back here and be like, you know, because You got to make noises when you're playing a computer game. Oh, tell me that's it. Tell me that's it. Where is it? That's it. Dude, we did it. Look at that. Whew. Now, what if I were to schematic all of that and clone it somewhere else again? You know? Looking back at the beginning here and here, it looks like the belt speeds are basically full. This one stops occasionally, I've noticed. I'm not seeing any stopping action over here. Might it be that putting the rotators there was inefficient? No, I think 1-for-1 on the belt is okay, isn't it? It just sort of looked like it gets slowed down somewhere here. But we've got a full belt speed of stuff coming out, so I'll accept it. Everstrew, I have indeed unlocked blueprints. Yeah. Alright, well, we're going to hopefully whiz through that. And like I said, I'm not so keen on focusing on the pin tasks anymore. I'm kind of interested in just scaling that up. So let's go see... Yeah, over here, if I wanted to pinch those two belts, they're kind of still being used, aren't they? Still being used. We're not far away. I could, possibly, pinch something from over here and over there. And replicate the whole thing again. So, this is the triple stacked, which... Yeah, there's nothing even close to needing that. So let's go ahead and... Like, I think I want to shift control right click. Yep. So that's that. Now let's look at this. Zoom out. Gonna grab all of that there. Okay, now we're gonna copy it. Oh yeah, Control C. Now can I rotate? Press the R button maybe. Huh. Rotate it a couple of times. Can I flip it? Is there a flip option? Like F to flip? There is. Which way have I flipped it though? Not the way I was thinking. Or mirror? M for mirror? Let's flip it again. So we do want the output on that side. I think, that's more like it. Yeah, that would line up really well, but as you can see, the input is totally wrong for the other stuff. So that's the way it would fit that area. And I've gone and placed it there. Why not? I mean, this just saves us time, right? The difference is these inputs actually want to come from somewhere else. And I'm not sure if we actually have the room to bring them in. There's also a concern. So maybe we just take from these ones over here. Not well, we just finished doing that, so we can. How ironic. Might have a similar problem. Wow, this is going to get messy quick. Let's cut that off and cut that off. Yeah, this could get messy quick. Right. Down to here. Let's get some jumpers. Don't need that anymore. Yeah, this is easy. This is easy. It's just spaghetti madness. Hey, there we go. Right, that, needs that there, and then it's done. So now, will we really push in? What were we creating again? Have we just finished making it? Wait, did we finish making it and move on to the next one? I think we did, and the next milestone was possibly one I just stopped from working. Is that what happened? No, it was similar to it, though. That's hilarious. Well, oh, okay. Did all of that too soon. Okay, so we go back to this. No, that's not doing what I want. Maybe it is. Let's say we get rid of... Oh, shape previews? Yeah, we've seen that in action. We've seen that. Can I just delete? I pressed the wrong thing. I can. Nice. I think what we want to do is feed that one into there. And then maybe double this up or something. This probably needs a whole redesign. Oh dear. Spaghetti Madness, the best machines, says Shinny. Yeah, they're good fun. They're good fun, the spaghetti. If you upgrade all categories at once, then the ratio stays the same. Oh, interesting, yeah. That's a good reason to do that, I guess. Which one have we unlocked here? There's a mile, like a pinned task that we've done, that one. There's no more there. That gives us 7 research points. I'm going to upgrade the stacker because we use a lot of those. Okay, is this doing what I want? I think it is. I think some of the old stock is still going through. There you go, it's changed. That's now doing what we want it to do. I think I might just do a cheap and dirty scale up here. So let's go and like get rid of all of that. Then shift click this. Copy it. Put it there. The only thing is the belts don't have anywhere to jump, so might as well just slap it onto that. Now that might well be fully optimized, but since we've only got a little more to go, I think we're going to allow it. We're going to let it do its thing. Now, this one over here, we already have somewhere, don't we? And it just wants a square. So we need to take that output and put a square platform under it. And this is circles. Where can I pinch more square from then? We've got square over here and we're using all of it. Except we're not using this because we... Aha. Yeah, we did away with that. So... Is it shift right click? This game would be interesting if you had to buy the buildings you use as well, I reckon. Yeah, so those conveyor belts need to come over here somewhere. Kind of looks to me like we could just run a line of stackers. Although we need them at 2 heights. So we'll change this. Stackers like that. Okay, probably going to redo these belts then. Actually, they're on the bottom layer, so no, that doesn't work. I'm not sure if you can just go, like, up like that. Yep, you can. Kind of tedious. Hey, Snowy Wookie! Thank you so much for subscribing, dude. Very much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream today, enjoying some shapes. Thank you for using the Amazon Prime, peeps. If you did not know, you can use an Amazon Prime subscription. Oh yeah, I was going to feed it in this way. But we want the output to go like that. So we have to go around it. Anchor point. Woohoo! Except it connects at the end. Oh, that doesn't work. Of course it wouldn't. Of course it wouldn't. Why would it? Oh, what happened there? There we go. This one needs to come out by 1 block, basically. Huh. So that one needs to go up top. This one needs to go underneath. And then we probably want to, like, remove a connection there or something. I will figure it out. Oops. This might not be a bad place for using a blueprint. Ah! Ah! The clicking, it's so difficult. Okay. Whew. Kinda. Right, we're almost there. That's it. That's all we needed. No. Now we're good. So, that should produce our shape right here at the end. And it does! Woohoo! X, do you have any plans to stream Lethal Company again with the others? I don't. However, Thursday, been invited to play a little bit of Phasmo. And I've been told that I don't really need to play it much first. I'm going to customize myself it a little bit. I booted up the game and moved around and done the settings, but going to be playing some Phasmo. I've got a feeling there'll be scares involved, which is fine by me. Because I remember being a bit of a junkie for, like, horror movies and scary movies back in the day. And playing Lethal Company kind of gave me that fix of being scared again. And I like that. Nothing quite like being terrified. I had, me and my friend when I was in school were watching... Hey, let's take a hydration break here. Jeez. Me and my friend, when we were in school, were watching a scary movie or something. I go out to get a drink or something from the garage, and my mate sneaks behind the door, and as I come out, just in this creepy voice says my name, Xisuma, and it scared the life out of me. And then it's like about 10 seconds later, I'm just bursting into hysterics. It was good. I do like a good scare. Now, there's a question here of, like, could I scale this up? So, if I blueprinted that and then shimmied it round into this corner, I probably could, but we've got all this other stuff going on. So if I were only ever focusing on one task at a time, then it'd be good for that. Now, I have actual little desire to do too much more of this right now. So, in the favor of focusing exclusively... What are you trying to tell me about here? Move your cursor over a building or platform, press C to quickly select it in the toolbar. That's kind of cool. That's kind of awesome. Yeah, look, let's just do... I think I've done enough explaining. Like, I'm actually going to go ahead and delete all of this. Then come up here and delete all of that. Therefore, with a little more deleting. Therefore, I can blueprint this. Some of you are thinking, X, you're insane. What have you done? There's actually quite a lot of, like, unused stuff here, isn't there? Yeah, wait, there's a bunch of unused stuff here. No, I think that's still... Oh, that's still part of the contraption. Is it? That's part of what we built. Where did those come from? Ah, I didn't realize we needed those belts. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It just makes the next bit even more challenging. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Overrides. No, you don't like that. Oh, gosh. This was supposed to be simple. Got a noise in the air. It's Super Wormy here. I thought it said Snowy Wookie. Like Snowy Wookie, Super Wormy. SW, see what I mean? No? No, just me? Okay. Hey, this factory is really shaping up. Oh, the belly chuckles. Thank you for the cheers and bits, my dude. It is definitely shaping up. I mean, it is all about the shape, isn't it? Right, that by the way, just made what I want to do next definitely way more interesting. Let's see what happens. Because what I really want to do is get those squares from over here now, except we're too chock-a-block to do that. Huh. Okay, so here's what we're doing. Select the entire area. Right. Control C. Rotate once, rotate twice. Line it up. So I think that looks kind of right. Where are we? That would be perfectly mirrored, leaving us with two problems. So go to the belts here. Do a jumpity jump. Go to the belts there. We like going the right way though. Do a jumpity jump. Oh, I never harvested from over here. What a mistake. Do that. Okay. Yeah, so now, like, it's going to take a while for it to kick in, but we've mirrored it. So, with that, we should get there a little faster. This might actually finish before this one over here even gets started. Is there an issue here, or is that just like a little bit of a no? I think that's a bit of a leftover, isn't it? Oh, no, no. Okay, got it. Is there one like that here, then? Yeah, there is, look. Don't want that. There we go. Nice. Alright, we've doubled the speed. Yay us. Casually deleting 90% of the factory. Yeah, just casually deleting it. We're just focusing on the main milestones for now. These bonus ones, I felt they were kind of distracting. It might be worth getting 7 more of these in order to upgrade the cutting as well. And then we're vortex inputs. Painting. Oh my god, I'm getting sucked into this game. Trains! Oh! Oh, they added trains! Dreams comes true, people. What's after this one? Oh my god, we gotta find out. We gotta find out. So we're gonna be making that after this. We could actually start to prep for that, but yeah, so let's go back to what we were thinking about. Let's say we want to make 7, right? Are any of these worth more than 2? So we'd do 3 2s and a 1. And probably do these ones with like the least amount first. What's like the easiest one here? Probably that one, I would say. Yeah. Maybe that one as well. So let's ditch and do those. The thing is, though, for the next objective, I kind of want to use the whole factory. So we're not going to rush into that, especially considering that this is about to come through. All right. Erin Dyer, thank you so much. Tier free subscription for half a year. My friend, that gives you access to the Let's Play Minecraft Together server, just in case you did not know. You can go to xisumavoid.com, left of your screen, click on Get Whitelisted. You can hook up your Twitch account or your Patreon, and there's another way to get access too. Do I have a screen for the server still? I think it's my Be Right Back screen. Anyway, I won't do that now. We'll focus on what we're doing. Anyway, thank you for your support, my dude. Greatly appreciated. Hey, now we get to do the next one. So it's like, oh my god, this is gonna require some absolute thought. So what I will happily do, is erase the entire thing so we can start from scratch. But we're gonna try and use like this corner, and then flip it into that corner, if that makes sense. So let's have a look. I feel like I want a larger picture of this. Oh, that's super handy. So it's one whole square on the bottom. And then, oh man, a square with quarters and then quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feels like we're going to need 1, then 2 belts. So 3 squares to 4 circles, I think. Interesting. Ooh. Dude, they thought of everything. Right. This is definitely going to be the most challenging one. God, I need to see it again. Where do we start with this? The easiest bit is the base layer. And I think if we start with producing the circles and then you would rotate one of them, I think that's where I'm going to start. So come over here to a circle layer. What we want to do is like, let's think. No, cut. Rotate. Maybe? Yeah, because then you want to cut again and get a quarter. So once you got a quarter... By the way, that's full belt speed right there. Once you got a quarter, you want to take half of those and rotate them twice. And then stack, right? Now, the stacker is 6 machines. I think that means 3 to these 2. But if we've got 2 coming through... Yeah, no, it'd be 3, right? Or would it be 6? Not entirely sure. Let's just do 4. No. No, that doesn't make sense. Like that. For 3, like I said. And then here we go up. Into there and down. That's given us our shapes. Now, is that running at full speed? There's a missing connection somewhere here. I don't know. Oh, it can't be like a cross section, I see. So we would need to move everything forward, huh? Is there a cut tool? Like, we can do that. Then I can delete, right? Press the wrong button. No? No, I can't. Just rebuild it. Be nice if there was like a select and nudge tool. Oh yeah, need an anchor and do that. Anchor, go down. By the way, chat, did I get my math for the stackers right? It's just 3, yeah? So we've done that, but we've only done it once. Now we need it once to go on top, and then we need it again to go with some squares. Wow, this whole thing just got crazy complicated. Luckily for us, we can now shift select that, copy it, put it about there. Maybe leave a little space. Yeah, definitely leave some space. Now we've got 2 lots of that coming through. So if we can get everything coming into this corner, I'm just wondering if there's a way to like flip it. So you paste it in on the opposite side, but then you get this corner and this corner too. But I've got a feeling the demands of the amount of pieces mean that we need 3 squares instead of 2. But might be better to have like the whole thing running instead of not, if that makes sense. So my goal is going to be to use 2 belts from each side. Okay, so we're going to leave 1 belt for the bottom. Honestly, though, it feels like half of it could probably be shimmied up, but I'm not brain smarts enough to balance the demands of all of this, right? So with one of those, we're going to create that shape. In fact, I can already tell I probably am right that you could do that. So let's actually try and do that at least. So like we'll have a belt go this way. And then we'll say that we need 4. So I'm actually going to halve that and do 2. This will be interesting. What way do I want it to be? I want it to be here. 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. So things will still go that way as well. 2, 3, 4. Then this one's going to be exclusively for that. Get our cutters. Now the next trick is to get 3 of those rotated twice. And then somewhere here, gonna want to use the stacker. It's a shame you can't get you can't flip the input side around. Then you could do some more impressive stuff with this maybe. So I think I know what I'm going to do with this. Yeah. And again, do we need 3 or do we need 6 for that? We used 3 for these ones over here, and they had 4 rows feeding into them. Yeah, I think we'll be good with 3. All right, so gonna have that. Then over here, we're gonna get to about there and go up, anchor point, down. God, the building tools are so good in this game. And then there's your output. That looks legit. That actually looks legit. Whew. Okay, we're on track. We're on track to do something real good. So, we need to stack together now one of those and one of those. So, like, that line's going to meet this line, I think. Oh, there could be some need for high-level coordination before long. Yeah. It's hard for me to, like, picture that far ahead, so we're going to wing it a bit. But I'm going to leave some space for stuff to go under later is kind of my thinking. As long as we fit everything in this corner, we should be good. Alright, so those things are close to each other. Now, we can see here that the rotations are not good, right? So maybe we go back a few steps. Put in 2 rotators. And for a belt speed, we're probably going to need 4. This might make more sense to actually use some of this space here at this point. Yeah, I'm going to do this slightly different. Let's change where this output goes. I'm going to go back up that way a little bit. Right, so double rotators. Oh no, only single, only single. Okay. We need to drop. Yeah, I need to drop these together now. And I think we need 6 stackers, right? Whew. Okay, let's go up there. Anchor point. Yeah, it does to me actually, now that I've put that in, it kind of looks like maybe we could have used some of this space here. But let's give ourselves like more space than less, essentially. Right, we now have the middle shape, so that now needs to go over here. That's the middle shape. So now we need our another 6 stackers, I think. Okay, this belt is a bit off. So that one there will go up, anchor, down. Right, and we can see our output. So now we that looks legit good. That looks legit good. Let's double check it though. Yep, that's correct. So now we just got to put the other thing on top with the correct rotation. Yeah, this thing probably could have been built all down in this corner, but whatever. We've found a way to do it with the space that we got. So I think what we'll do is come over here somewhere. Maybe have those point downwards instead. This thing goes on top, so that's got to be the bottom for the next row of stackers. Yeah, so no, actually it should have gone up, cross, down. And have a row of stackers here. Huh. It felt really complicated, and then towards the end, as we started to get all the bits together, it's now felt rather simple. Do not know if that's the correct shape. Well, I guess we've got to go over here to check the preview. Right. That absolutely looks like it. That so looks like it. Oh my god, okay. Some are coming through already. Now, there might be a few bottlenecks here and there. I'm not sure. This kind of looks slow, like these are not moving as fast, so we could make a few more optimizations. But I think I might just roll with it because this was part of a bigger plan, wasn't it? Is the first one about... Okay, first one's gone in. So here's the bigger plan bit. We now take all of that. Nope. All of that. Copy it. Rotate it twice. Paste it here. Check the inputs and outputs. Should have saved that. Now the next bit is a little different. So Control C, because this input here is circles. So when I rotate that, that needs to be circles, which it's not. So now I'm going to flip. Does it actually, does it work with flipping the way I hoped it would? So that actually looks like a mirror of what's directly above it, which is quite promising. Is it a mirror of what's above it? I think it is. I'm just going to go for it. It looks sort of correct. Yo. Did that actually work? Yeah, it's got to be because it's mirrored. Oh my god. There you go. There you go. That is my proudest moment right there. Is there an F1 button? This is... Oh my god, no. Debug, no. This is my screenshot moment. Look. This is X built a little thing and it's super cool. Okay, let's see if I can get that on my clipboard. Because that's a really nice screenshot right there. That's awesome. Okay. Okay. So we've got one coming in there, but none of the others yet. Oh, one from the other side. We're speeding up. We're speeding up. Let me go ahead and put my little screen capture off to one side. Wherever it goes. Where is it going? Here it is. Nice. Very nice. Sweet. It's so symmetrical. It is. Yeah, yeah. It's totally worth doing that way, wasn't it? And it could definitely like be compacted and be a little more efficient probably, but until I got better grips with this game, that'll have to do. Now, that does actually kind of leave us hanging for a moment. This is again where I reckon a speed up key would be nice, because although we got this going 4 times over, it's going to take a minute. We need 960 of them. That one just kicked in, which means this one's about to kick in. So now we're going to see the speed at which these things are going to come in. And it is ticking up nicely. Possibly could have sped it up in a couple of places, is another observation we made. This bit looks backed up, doesn't it? I think I might just leave it for this one. I did something wrong with my belt balancing. It might also be backed up because stuff further on is not being used as much. But if that bit's backed up, right? Well, this clearly isn't a full belt. So it could go faster, but then when you get around to here, it's like... doesn't look like... Actually, if more were coming through here, this belt here could be used a little bit more. So this bit was definitely not scaled correctly. I think what I would like to do is maybe scale it up a tiny bit. So let's say we go and put that to there. Get rid of this part. Then that means that we can move this thing along. So we've got like... Ugh, this is going to get tricky. Was there any more after that? I don't think there was. Yeah, that bit there is in the way. Oh, did it just rotate it? It did. Okay, so we go up a level. Down. So that's just, that little bit there was just scaled up. It's probably going to be throttled by what's going on back here. But in theory, might be able to get a little bit more through that area now. Anyway, we've almost done this. We'll have to just get it right next time. It looks like a microchip from up above. Yeah, that's yeah, what it probably should look like. Reven B1, thank you so much for your Amazon Prime subscription, my dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream, having a good time and all of that. Thank you for using the Prime. Hey, and we got Join Discord raiding us. Why does that feel sus? That feels mega sus. That's probably not a raid. That is an attempt to get people... Don't join that Discord. 4kill, don't type it into chat. Very sus, yeah. Probably going to see no new names chatting in chat, right? Anyway, doesn't matter. Has the input gone up a little? Yeah, look at that. The output there's gone up a little bit. So I'd say, yeah, that whole thing, we bottlenecked it a little bit here and there. Maybe it's a good idea to just overdo some of this, because I was about to say this looks backed up, but it's not. Like, the belts are moving. It just looks a little bit slow here, but if these belts are moving, then it's doing the best it can. So yeah, maybe there was... Oh, there we go. We done it. Space platforms! Come on, there looks like there's so much stuff here. What is that? Allows you to expand the space into new platforms. Unbelievable. Okay. More building space for your factory. Space belt tunnel entrance. What the heck? Transport shapes below other platforms. Works in a straight path. Okay. Shape miner extracts shapes from asteroids. Connect up to 3 additional extensions to increase throughput. Ooh. More building space for your factory. Foundation is listed twice. Space belt. Transport shapes between platforms. Shape miner extension increases the throughput of the shape miner. Are these like upgrades for that or something? Rewards. Platform limit 500. Vortex inputs. Oh my god. Input into the vortex. Technology briefing. You've proven some basic skills, so we think you are ready for this. You may now build space platforms and foundations to expand into the universe. For one, though, I've added a platform limit. I mean, we're not insane, right? Okay. Dang. Okay. Right, I see. Platform limit shows you placing some of the platforms. Unlocking space platforms allows you to expand your factories beyond the vortex platform. Right. The limit is refunded when the platform is deleted. Press space to switch between building mode and platform mode. I think I kind of see how this is working, yeah. Space belts. Right, so like, you see how it zooms in and out here? I think a space belt just like covers a... It's like on the zoomed out grid. So rather than building a belt all across the small grid, you just build it across the big belt by the looks of it. So then out there in space, we're probably going to be having asteroids full of stuff. Here we can connect some space belts, I see. Space belt tunnels to go underneath previous ones. That makes sense, yeah. And then here's the asteroids that can mine different shapes. And then there's minor extensions. Foundations. This is everything we read a moment ago, but now we can see it. Oh boy, what's after that? Select factory. Once completing the last milestone, you'll be rewarded with your operation certification. As a proud owner of this, you can now start working on a real factory. Okay, let's go normal. Why do hard? Oh my god, some of these look insane. I mean, wait, what was below hard? Wasn't there like insane? Okay, I mean, might regret that, but okay. Looks like we're good. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. Oh, what is this? It's purple. Oh, we're going to extract color and stuff now, aren't we? Oh my god. Oh my god. H to jump to home. What are these things here as well? They've got like this shape on them. Can I mine from here? Is that how that works? Okay, so platforms. Shape miner. That is a shape miner pointing into that. And the shape is below it. So is it like that was here the whole time and now you got to go add some over here and then you'd have to belt them together? Okay. So maybe by adding like a connection here, we might get more throughput over there. All right, what is this? Shape miner extension. Oh, that feeds into there, and that one is like that thing. Got it. Then the space belt. Now, where does the space belt connect to? Oh, look, it's starting to use up some of our limit stuff. Does it connect there? Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay, okay. So now we're bringing squares to that side there. I see. What about platforms? So... Ah. Okay, right. Oh, I'm starting to see what we're doing here. Now, what's foundation then? So that's a foundation. So is it, oh, it's like a double-sized one. And look, they get bigger and bigger as you go along. Okay, that makes sense. Wow. All right, all right. We're figuring it out, chat. We're figuring it out. Now, I kind of wondering though, if we go all the way over here to shape miner, right? That doesn't count. I'm not sure if that's like a color thing. But I can't help but feel that we need to extract these, process them, and send them back for milestone 4. And then do the same thing with yellow. So there's one over here. So it's going to get us playing out on the brink, basically. So let's go and we'll try and do this on like a large scale. So if we start with these, we can put extensions behind them. Oh, look at the lights. Look at the lights. There'll be 2 lights now, won't there? Ah. Well, we'll start with that. We'll double on each. We'll use platforms and stuff. Then we'll do that to make the shapes, and then we'll have a space belt. Oh, this is so cool. It's like we're doing what we were doing earlier, but now just on a bigger scale, right? Can I get rid of that? You can undo with Control Z. Oh, makes sense. How have I not seen that tooltip before? Now, does that join? It does. Oh my god, that's so cool. So now you can see our zoomed out goal using these platforms. Wow. How do I get in any further though? Do I switch back to this? Got it. Got it. Switch back to that. Right. So we got extractor. Is that new? No, it's not new. What am I on about? So we're going to build one of these and see if we can copy it across the platforms, I think. Like that. Like that. Now, what we've got to do is, let's see. We've got 120 on our speed here. We kind of want to do this in a way where we're going to funnel everything through. So having the output come in here is going to be a part of it. So, like, I'm going to add this now, just to remind myself we might need that space, right? Okay, so these are going to go into cutters. We've got less space to work with here. That's kind of interesting. Cut. Rotate. Cut again. And we got that. Perfect. Now, we need 4 for each one of these, right? Which I think I did last time, and then we spent ages looking at it, wondering if that were enough. Okay, now we've got to go do the same thing on the opposite side. It looks like we've just happened to have picked the perfect space in which to do this. It's going to produce the output in the same spot. We need to rotate it one more time and combine them together. So here's where we'll go put our stackers in, right? We need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll have this one come down. This one will then go up. Whoops. Very good. That has produced the output that we want. So now we're gonna, let's see. This thing we probably want like that. Whew, delete all of that. And then we want this to join it. Or do we? Because the bandwidth might be a bit much. I'm gonna add that. Put this one here. Because all of this ends up on the space belt together, I think. We can start to see some of it go onto it. Whoo! Might take a moment. Okay. We're going to need to, like, balance the belts or something here. Join them together. Okay. Whoa. So, we're going to need multiple jumps. Multiple... Wait, I don't need any of this anymore, do I? Let's go ahead and delete it all. Oh, some of you are probably crying blasphemy now. Oh, it's gone. Whoopsie. I guess for now, then, we'll just do this. That's the button I want there. This is awesome. This is awesome. Okay, right. So going back over here now, what we'll do is create an entire blueprint of that. Oh my god, look, this thing is like, the stacker is not fast enough, right? I guess the beginning input isn't having a problem. It's not backing up, but it feels like it does here. Maybe it's just we're operating at the perfect speed. But the output takes up a full belt. That's what's concerned me. So we probably want to do that. And then for our blueprint, this might get a little bit tricky, actually. Because we're going to want to shimmy the other belt around it. Actually, no, we don't. No, we do. I'm gonna remedy this later. I think we're ready to take that, control to copy it, paste, paste, paste. Right now, the one at the end here does not need all of this. The one at the end here is going to go on the outside, looking clean. So that one's coming through. Now we don't need this one. Should really use shift. There we go. That's going to go to there. That one's going to go to here. Then this one ain't going to use that. Right, so here's where it gets a little bit messy, because now I think what we want is something like that. Oh yeah, look at me. I'm starting to use the tools a lot better. Ooh, there's actually not quite enough space. Which I could basically come here, do that, get prepared for one more stacker, which means I've got to rebuild that. Okay. Okay, then we get rid of the one at the top. And we got a little extra room now. And yes, that one there, it's not quite perfect, but don't you worry about it. It does the same thing. Oh, that was so gratifying. Come on, wasn't that ace, chat? Wasn't that ace? Lady Remedy 84, thank you for the 3 months of support. Appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Thanks for supporting the channel. That was pretty nice as Winter Rose. I aced that. I whizzed through that. That was just... If I could have done it slightly better, I'm not sure, because the amount of space we had here was pretty compact, wasn't it? We did a lot with a little there. And I was surprised that the output speed was full. But then again, we actually took two of them got joined into one, so it kind of makes total sense that 2 would make 1 with, you know, no losses. Now we've got to go do something very similar with these yellow ones. How do I zoom out further? H was home. Oh, you switch to this, don't you? You can assign blueprints and blueprint folders. Yeah. We've got to get into that. I'm probably going to make a common mistake, though, of not knowing, like, what blueprints I should have. Right? That strikes me as being a bit of a problem. So I kind of want to do 4 in a row again. But that doesn't give me... I mean, maybe if I started here... We could aim for a different output amount, but we're going to achieve this and then move on. So if I do that, and then behind it we have the extensions, right? Now what I'm wondering is, can I extend across that gap? I can't. I could put 3 in there. Do I want to create some sort of thing here where we like shimmy some of those over there? It is going to be at the end, in which case, if I need to shimmy those over there, we'll go off this way. You know what? Like, the other one's done so quick, I think we don't even really need to worry about it. Let's get stuck in now. So switch to this view. And start doing this. So, like, maybe I want an extractor blueprint so that I don't keep doing this over and over again. Because it seems like that's all you're going to do for the time being. And I could probably build the extractors on the opposite side too. So yeah, that might be a blueprint that I want from now on, right? So if I go and select that, maybe with the output there as well, save, give it a name, extractor basic. Yeah. Oh, and then conveniently, I can start building it for all of this too. Ah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Speeds up gameplay. All right, so we have to do a cut, rotate, cut thing here. So it'll be a layout like before. Cut, rotate, cut, right? C is the button. There you go. But that's actually all I need. So if I go ahead and select that, copy it, and then flip it, then we've built the second one. And we just need to merge these into one track. So I think what I'll do then is zoom out, copy that. Actually, I didn't want to do it that way. I wanted to copy that. Dude, this blueprint stuff makes playing this game so fast. So fast. This is the one that's got 3. I think I'm just going to ignore it because we'll be done. We'll be done before long. So it probably makes more sense to actually put the output here like that. And then drag these ones down. Like, I could spend a bit of time here, you know, getting the most out of that. But this game, I think this might be like a little bit of a shortcoming because you're always trying to just get to the next milestone. You're not trying to sustain something. You then don't have like a crazy incentive to fully optimize. At least that's the way I'm looking at it. Let's now go to platforms. There's still this other stuff in between we haven't seen. So we're going to take the space belt. Oh, I think I was supposed to point all these in the other direction, but I kind of lost my orientation there. Now, this costs some platform number, and up here, 399 I got left. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put that there. And hey presto. I mean, maybe I could be a bit more efficient and do it that way. And then get some points back. Not many, but some. Like this thing here. I don't know what we were going to do with that, but let's just get rid of that now. Okay. So, also, our milestone over there changed. That's fine. These warning signs, yeah, we'll ignore those for now. So something changed up here. We've now got to create circles, right? So we need to take our output and flip them again, and that is going to start to actually chew up a bit of space for the belts, but we can probably merge them together, I think. So I'm gonna start down here at the bottom by getting rid of all of this. Remember, we don't even need this right now. So getting rid of all of that is absolutely fine. What we're going to need to do is rotate. We're going to split half of the output and rotate it. So in order to save a little bit of space, there isn't actually a lot I can do. I'm going to have to rotate it once. Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. This is fine. Do that. Put it straight into a stacker. Come back here. Kind of awkward. You want like a space of one more, so maybe we'll just rebuild a little bit of this too. Okay, so that's going to point there. Got a stacker. Copy that. Put it here. Can I copy like the conveyor and it be at the right height? That would be nice if it sort of picked up on, oh, you're building at that height, right? Did I get something really wrong here? I did. And now it's fixed. Yeah, that looks good. How many did we need? 3? And I moved it down by 1 so that we could... Oh yeah, that means this here in the middle is not needed. Let me come here and do that. That gives us the output that we're looking for. But we do start to get a bit crunched on space. However... Oh. Okay. Right, we're going to be... Oh, look at that. That's terrible. We're going to be a little crunched on space here. Wait, what the heck happened there? Did it need to be rotated twice? Whoops. Okay. There needs to be a cut, and there is. There is a cut. Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good. There is a cut function. Is it pointing the right way? I feel like it auto-rotates that for you, which we didn't actually want. Right, yay, done. Okay, so now we know that we're gonna kind of want to come in here and delete a lot of this. Same over here. Whew, this is good. This is good fun. The copy and pasting is awesome. Oh, press I to clear all shapes and fluids in a selection. All right, cool. So now we're going to come back here. Shouldn't this be a full belt? No, it's half a belt. Because we're joining 2 together. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to take that. Put it here. Just got to change the output each time. So let's start at the top and go to the outside, right? So this one's going to come down here, go like that, over there. Pick this up. So this can join the next belt, basically. And that belt is going to stay on the outside. But then over here, we're going to need a little more space. Because this one is going to go there. Right, so now we've got a full belt to the outside. And then this belt could join with this one, but you know what, we'll join it. Yep. Oh, perfectly mathed and everything. There you go. Right, we're doing that. Now we've got to go back to the other one. Oh, this feels so familiar. Let's zoom out. This is awesome. This is just awesome. Right. Ooh, look at that thing. Dude, are some of these new? Oh my, you zoom out again? Oh, dear Lord. Dear Lord. Oh. Please. Please. The amount of zoom in. Very big. Winter Rose is very big. Oh my god, the amount of zoom in. Right, back to this thing then. So, what were we creating? Halves. Ooh, I wonder if we can fit in a little extension here. That means we don't have to change too much. Like, what if we went rotate, rotate? Or actually, do we rotate once? I think we might only need to rotate once. So, like, forward, forward. Maybe. I got some ideas. Stacker here. Go. Not sure that actually works, but did I press the right button? I didn't. That might work. No, it doesn't connect to that bit then. So they sort of need a one more anyway. And luckily there's enough room. Dude, why is that connecting that way? Anyway, stacker, stacker. That works, doesn't it? Yeah. And it creates the right output. Although it looks like it's rotated differently, but I seem to recall that not being a problem. So now what we do is... I'm not sure if we can juggle something on our hotbar at the same time. So we're going to go in here and delete... Oh, there's the top bit. I didn't look at everything. There's more. There's more. Let's shift. Select. I think it was that bit there. Copy and paste into the corner on each one. Yeah, so we're like halfway there. Now the other one doesn't have as much space, does it? Because it's slightly north. And that means we'd have to come into this space, right? And that means we've got to redo the belts. So I'm not sure what the best way to do that is. Maybe we can just fit it into this space here, like rotate, rotate. Did we rotate twice or once? It was just once. Conveyor belt, stacker. Here we break that. So we're going to go down, up, over here. Output there. That's a nifty little modification that does the same thing. Might be slow. Is the stacker slowing this down? I've forgotten to ask that question, haven't I? Let's go down to the bottom one where we only had one. Yeah, for one belt of input, it's actually not optimal. So this probably deserved a full redesign, but I didn't. Let's go to the very top and see if we can do that quickly. Because, yeah, you can see that is not good enough, right? I guess everything was fine until we added the stackers. So, like, let's say you had 4 stackers. Now we just need that to go up and across. So it might just need a little modification like that. The only thing here, though, is like, why have we got some errors? Oh, yeah, you can't use the belts like that. Can't do that. No, it don't like that, does it? So we kind of run out of space doing it that way. Interesting. Maybe we do need a full redesign. Let's do a full redesign for 2 belts. So again, I maybe should have kept the cutters and all of that. Okay, what are we doing here? We're cutting, rotating, cutting, right? And it's 4 there and 4 here. Put the rotators in. But then half of that needs to be... Let's do the bottom half. I just got a feeling that might be easier to manage. So this is where a little space between them would be helpful for using the stacker. But I'm going to go up like that because I think that's how we get our space. Because we can go here and that one can point up. Oh yeah, wait, but the stackers slow you down, right? So actually... What's this? Tab to cycle between toolbar buttons. Okay, okay. Does Control Z not undo? I think it does. I just keep forgetting about it, you know? So I think the issue is, look, 6 per full belt. But we halved our belt. Our belt speed... Oh, let's see. Rotators do 2 for a full belt. I think it, you know, to me it maths that we need 3, but clearly not. So let's say we do it with 4. You would need a gap of 1 between them. That's the issue. So if we go ahead and do that and then press Control X. Wait, what? What is that? That's different. Oh, do you copy first? No. Let's try again. Control X. That time it did it. Okay. So there's that gap of 1 that we want. The thing is, when the items come down here, now you don't have the maneuverability. So what I probably should do is move the whole thing. So if I go down by 1, then that breaks that bit, so you have to come out by 1. So I'm going to go down 1 more again. I think that gives us enough wiggle room. Actually, maybe we need more wiggle room at the top. I'm not sure. We could also actually just build other platforms, right? Send stuff off the edge of the platform, send it down. So we don't have to worry about all this space management that I'm doing. Oh my god, I totally didn't think of that. And this is also broken. Right, okay, we've got a new strategy. We've got a new strategy. Right, we get... No, wrong one. We're going to do that. And we're going to come back to here, where it first was, and just continue. Because we're going to do something different with the output now. Right, so we're going to get to there, go up all the way across, go down, have that go all the way across. Now we have a full belt, in theory, and we're actually just going to go over there. We're going to yeet it into the void. Got a new strategy. Until I start running out of those spaces, I guess. Alright, so that's handling a full input and giving us a belt that could actually just combine with the next one. You know what? Sometimes your ideas aren't fully necessary yet. So copy that, although I've got to erase the other platforms, right? So can I... There we go. All of that. Yeet it into the void. Take this. I'm going to play a game of copy and paste. Get it to start doing its thing. Why have we got so... Oh, God. Oh, did I do that twice? Did I do it 3 times? Oh, my God. So bad. So bad. Let's go like that. This time, actually do it properly. Right, and then let's check where the outputs come. So, is that correct? It's not the first one though, is it? Now, I think these two can probably just join. And then you need space for the next one. And then you run out of space. Right, so that's where we need a platform on the outside. To like shimmy this around, which is kind of a sad way of using these platforms, but hey, makes life easy. We're doing things fast, not efficient. Oh yeah, I guess something like that. Okay, that looks good. Check it all the way back. And it looks superb, doesn't it? Right. While we've been doing that, the other ones should be coming along. How are we doing over here? Looking all right. Looking all right. Actually, oh, wow. I think I might have made a mistake here. Let's have a look. Oh, my God. We've been doing it wrong the whole time. I seem to have thought that we would be okay here with the belts set up like that, but they're not. Right, don't want those bits then. Oh boy, how did I mess that one up so bad? Let's go like that, bring it in. Just giving myself like the maximum space at the moment. Should be better already. And there you go. And that's actually properly done now. We're on to the next one, milestone 4. Let's check out our progress. So, oh my God, after this one we combine them together. That's perfectly fine. We could possibly start prepping for yellow, because yellow is going to have to combine them together again. Interesting. Although we want to get all of that out. So let's see if we can kind of like increase some of this input perhaps. Like this one here can take advantage of more, can't it? And then we got to combine them together. You know what? I think I might just do this the sort of AFK way. Or maybe come back here. Yeah, we'll take this output and maybe come back to it later. So we'll process that and turn it into a full one later on, I guess, is my strategy now. This is insane, though. It's like you zoom out and that little game there becomes this game on this level, and then you zoom out again and it's like, what? What is going on? Beta and Anil, 42 months. It's Friday, and on Friday we dance. We dance. We dance with the shapes through space. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm going to take a little hydration break. Drink some water and all of that. Press O to expand a selection to all the connected structures. What does that mean? Oh, I get it. Dude, that's super good. That's super good. Phantoms, it's not the first time I've learned my manufacturing logistics, as you pointed out. What was that little notification for? I wasn't paying attention. Use top floor to make shapes, move shapes also. Oh, dude, there you go. I forgot. Yeah, we could go up and over the belts, of course. Right, the next milestone has come in, but again, wait. Oh my God, did I do a derp back here? Actually, it looks okay, but like they're sharing the same belt and I didn't think about that. It doesn't seem to back them up. I'm not, maybe they appear backed up somewhere else though. Yeah, look, they wait to go in because we're sharing the belts. I didn't even pick up on that. I guess you learn these things, right? But over here, I did see that one stop. It could be that now's a good opportunity to like spread them out again. Redo that a little bit. That might actually help. Yeah, this stops. Okay. Okay. We will go have a look at that. So when it joins there, what if we went alongside and around? We're gonna, I think I might as well, because we're gonna build a platform somewhere around here in a second anyway, but we'll do it. That one I want to be different. Can I get that? Yeah, I can just remove that. Nice. Now we've got to come in here. Go back to this view. And mess about with it. Nice. So we've optimized the speed at which they're coming in. Good. Let's double check. Yeah, I don't want that. We don't want that. We want it to just go straight to the side. Very good. Okay. That's crazy. So we were actually slowing down the speed of the other one there. Oh man, I am so excited to see what was after this, by the way. I love the cosmic background going on in this game, says a Wash Raindrop. It's awesome, isn't it? It's awesome. I did not expect to get this excited for this game. When I played it the other day, I don't know what the difference is, but I think I didn't really get a sense of like this zoomed out part of the game. I didn't get that far along. And so it felt a little bit like the same game again. And you know what, in a ways it is, but on this stream I've really seen that they've actually put in a fair bit more stuff, and like fluids and wait a minute. Oh my god, painting is done with fluids. This is what I'm talking about. I didn't know all of this. I didn't look this far ahead. Then there's trains and pin pushers. Oh, color mixing. Crystals. Oh dear lord. And the final I want to get to the final qualification. Yeesh. I'm excited now. So while we wait, we could actually set up something like this one here, the one with the squares. I could probably set that up somewhere, maybe over on this side. So, like, if we built an array for this, what do we want to do here? We want to probably, with 3 of them, just rotate and cut, and then join them together. Sort of sounds right. No, I think therefore you probably want to do it this way. Right, let's go. Rotate. We need... Now, does that mean we need 2 of them for a belt? It is. It's just 2, isn't it? But then you need 4 of those. Right, I'm doing it the wrong way around. So cutting is 1, 2, 3, 4. Then rotate. Actually, I could combine that half with one off of here. Then we can flip it. Okay, that's better and faster and does more. Right, I know what I'm doing. I think I know what I'm doing. I'm actually going to go ahead and cut that. No. Put it a little higher up. So if we come here, do the same thing again, except we need to... Going to give myself a little bit of room. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why have I done rotate first again? 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Now, when we connect this, we'll see what the difference is. It's on the wrong bit, so if I rotate again, it's still on the wrong bit, so I have to rotate twice. Now it's on the right bit. Okay, we're going to move this again. Actually, let's get rid of that. Going to put it there. So then... you tend to need a gap of 1 if you're going to do something with the stackers, right? That won't work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, are we working with a full belt? I think we are. Still working with a full belt, so I think we need 6. This is starting to not look very space efficient, but we've got loads of space, so that's fine. Okay. So we're going to go up, across, up, anchor that there, come down. The one at the bottom is going to go up to the top, and that should be our shape. So come back here, send it to the middle, then we're going to select all of that, control, flip, and paste. Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful. I will take it. There appears to be a couple of little errors. I'm going to leave them alone. Let's go focus on the next task. So, around here, we now need to construct a new platform. Or 2. Let's go and let's do that. Let's have a little bit of fun here. Yeah, totally. Uh-huh. All the way down here. Nice. Okay, so when these things arrive, they need to be combined together. And our stackers are... 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not sure what the coolest way to do this is, but I'm going to do it a way. Going to go up, across like that, up, across like that. Ah, they look slightly different, and that's annoying. despite not really making too much of an issue. Yeah. Okay. Did I do something? Yeah, I did something silly here. I did something silly. I forgot about rotation. Start again, maybe? Also, I could just flip this. Why am I, like, building more than I need to? So actually what we want to do is get 2 rotators in. Then they can go up like that. This is where we're going to put the stackers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Then we go over here. And zip those in up there. So now what I should be able to do... Dude, what shape am I creating? Oh my god. I needed to rotate it twice. Modification time. What's this? You can deliver shapes from multiple floors into the vortex. Oh! Oh yeah! Oh yeah, totally. I need to encounter that problem now so I can do it and learn it, I feel like. Okay, there we go, there we go. Problem solved, right? Gonna go ahead and take that, copy, gonna flip it, rotate twice, put it over here. Now we've got our base. We want to bring the bases up and plop those things on. Now the speed of this stuff is always going to be slower, but I have an idea on maybe a way in which we could increase it later on. So for now, what I'm going to do is treat this like there's 4 lines coming in. So we're going to go 1 for 1 with the lines up above, basically. Let's start with this one. And then we're going to need like 6 stackers. This actually might be a little bit awkward to figure out. In which case I'm going to do it like this. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that kind of works. No, does it? No, it doesn't. Let's go ahead and take that, copy it. I'm going to put one in the corner there. Then the next one, I'm going to put like here, I think. Then there. And then we've run out of room, but that's fine. Come back to it later. So this goes. All of that goes too. Yeah, we'll start with the top one. So it's going to come across. It's going to go up and connect to all of that. Then this is going to bring it over there. It's going to yeet it into the void, which we seem to be a big fan of around here. Oh, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? It's going to get messy. Why would it... Why isn't there a simple way to cross wires here? There probably is. Maybe I need to do the opposite of what I've done here with the layout. Huh. Let's try again. This is curious stuff. Like, this is all learning, right? Like, I'm trying to picture all of these things sort of crisscrossing. So what if I took that and we put it over here? Then the next one, I don't know. So there's going to be a belt comes up here. So all of those ones then have got to jump. And they always jump like quite far, which might not be what I actually want. So what if this one jumped to there? Oh, we've got no more space up top. Huh. Get rid of those for now. So those go on top, which is important. They always need to do that. So these belts down here, I don't think it really matters for now what ones go where. There's lots of space down there. So I want to copy this, right, and then repeat the same thing in an efficient spot of some sort. So like there could be the next one, but then the next two belts, they're going to get shimmied all over the place. I don't think there is, or I've got the brain power to figure out the optimal way to like squeeze this in, but there might be a way. There might be a way in which it looks really elegant. Okay, so then your second belt is coming up from here, and hopefully, you know, I want to do this challenge, right? So we're going to try and increase the production of the yellow platforms, but I don't know if we're going to get there in time or not. But we're going to try. We're going to try. Now, it's very important that we put that thing onto space belt. And this space belt is no longer needed. Let's go and yeet that. And there you go. Right, those will be heading to the middle. So now our next challenge is to increase this. Now, can you at this level blueprint that? Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Can you blueprint this? You can. Oh my god. Please, computer game. Is there another island like this? Oh, there isn't. I was kind of hoping there'd be another island. But maybe out in these areas? We've got to investigate. So we've got like that yellow crisscross. I don't think we're going to find that again. There's lots of yellow over there. It's not the same thing. So my idea for scaling up production was to find another island and copy this, but we ain't got that. We ain't got that. So we're gonna have to go at the speed we got. Let's zoom into the middle. Are we not getting this right yet? What did I do wrong here? Oh, it's only just started. Okay. Okay, and it's filling up 2 belts. That's good. Right. So the only way I can optimize then is to come back and do this little challenge where we essentially take one of these and adjust them a little bit. And then shimmy that belt down there somewhere. I think it might be possible. Let's start with this. Okay. Then I'm going to create a selection. I'm going to control exit and shimmy it across by 1. That's going to allow me to patch this and take that belt and bring it down here. Okay, now the next trick is obviously getting a little more space out of this area. So we'll go around the outsides. Why does it feel like I've broken something here? Wait a minute. That one's being throttled. Oh dear. Let's go put a platform there. Dude, I've done some terrible maths here and there, haven't I? I've got it completely wrong on occasion. Almost had the right idea. Almost had the right idea. Okay. Looks like that needs to go down here. And then we've got a little bit of a problem over here. Okay. So now we want to jump back up. Whew. I don't like where that lands. I don't like where that lands. Right, so we've optimized that, that's for sure, but we want to get those fed into this. Oh my god, that's easy. Look, if we just do that, it's done. That was it. That was all we needed to do. Beautiful. Well then, This whole platform never did anything because it relied on 2, and I didn't seem to ever notice that. Apparently. Oh no, we don't want that. We want that. Right, okay, so now we actually got 4 full belts, I think, because of that. So when we come back over here, we're going to see... Is this thing backing up is the first question. It kind of looks like it's not. So because we use 2 belts into 1, we need to double the entire size of this thing. The only thing I could do is maybe find a way to get that one active. I could actually put its own extractor, put a platform, have it shove a few extra onto there, but it's probably pointless. Yeah, it's kind of pointless. Like, we could squeeze out and put in another one of these, but what I really wanted was 2 more full belts, or say, let's say 4 more full belts, and then have them come in the side and try and create like a nice satisfying layout here that combines everything and squishes them across, but we never did that. What's happening here? Like, did I balance my belts incorrectly somewhere? Or are they just starting to come through? What's that about? Oh look, I can see a big problem here. No, wait. Oh my god. That thing? Okay, yeah, I accidentally destroyed that connection. There you go. Right, now, in theory, we shouldn't see any of these back up. This one here is backing up. That suggests that there's a backup where it's going. Are these backing up because of something? No, definitely not something up ahead. Kind of looks like I got my calculations wrong here. No, it's probably actually the speed of the belt on the side that's throttling that. I think we've got to wait until this one comes through at full tilt, like, so they're all balanced again. So where they're stopping on occasion, I think it's because we've been adjusting stuff and the items are still making their way up. So hey, look, we did that thing. Let's go get a reward, son. Did I already get it? No, wait, I gotta go and claim it, don't I? Thank you. That we can just get running off of itself. So that was 1 research point. We want more. What the hell is the vortex input? We want more. All right, let's go. Tesco. Where? Right, this is the center. So we built that, and on the opposite side we have squares, so we can actually copy and paste this. Interesting. So 2 full belts come through. What they need to do is paste onto each other. Let's go ahead and just end that. And just put these things in so we can visualize it. Isn't it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Like that. This one here goes up. In like that. Output. That's wrong. Like that. Okay, now we're going to double by taking all of that. Rotate twice. Oh ho ho. Although here, what's going on with that? Oh look, there's more slots on the side. I've just noticed. Do you have to place that? Okay, so you got to yeet it in. Dude, what happened back here as well? Like, what's up with... Oh, did I offset it by 1. Whoops. There you go. Now that platform's going to get going. Probably going to get through that one pretty quick. All right, it's time to have a chat because we're just waiting on this milestone, which was something I said about this game was like having a speed up button. I've said that many times, haven't I? I'm like a broken record. I'm like a broken record. I see some problems, but I'm not sure you'd appreciate the backseat gaming, so I want, says Red Goblin. I don't mind backseat gaming. I might respond to it by having fun. Or I might not. Vortex in out, void in outs, like for the middle. Yeah, I think that is the vortex, but I'm not really seeing a limit. Oh, maybe it's these things here. We literally just said, right? We got the locks. So maybe it's those things that you get to unlock. I see. To be fair, a lot of the game is thinking how to set up, but a few things can really help, such as stacking belts. Yeah, I have not thought with stacking belts enough. That I will happily concede to. I'm definitely going to be playing this game a little bit more here and there, that's for sure. Your bamboozle meter is full. I hope I can catch another stream soon. It was lovely to talk to you, Beeps. Have a good one. Yeah, hey, I might do another stream of this one, actually. It's been really fun. I'm kind of ready to do a lot of stuff on Hermitcraft with the next few streams, so it was my plan just to do this, like, the timing of this one was just perfect, and then we were going to crunch into gear with some stuff. Now, my plan is to get my episode finished out tomorrow and do a live stream when it comes out, so I can start working on the thing that you're going to see in that episode. Or I might stream in the evening, I'm not sure. But the snapshot yesterday really threw me off my balance. I was like, oh, I guess that's the rest of my evening. And then I finished at like 10 past 10 or something. So grinded that out. And now that whole like 7 hours was just going to be for other stuff, which yes, you get how it works, right? It just pushes you back half a day. And then you rearrange all your plans. You're working on milestone 6, 150k shapes. I guess at that point, when you need so many, you're really encouraged to scale up. But because I can't change the colors here, I don't feel like there's much more efficiency I could squeeze out of this other than maybe a tiny bit more off of this platform. You know, I would probably just build... let's see how quick I can do this. Like, if I put a shape miner and it faces that way, I put a platform in front of it, right? Then I come over here and... Actually, this thing... Yeah, this thing... we're gonna add it up kind of hacky, right? Like, I'm gonna take that, copy it, and put it here. Now, just to make things a little easier for me, I'm going to remove some of the stuff that we're not actually using. I just think that makes it a little easier. Right, so the problem with this area is that you need to split this first input up. So I'm going to take that selection, Control exit, move it to about there. Then I'm going to cut off this and that. Going to do this, come all the way down there. So now I've adjusted it for one belt. And we're going to do that. And it's going to possibly not connect at the moment. Huh. There isn't a junction for that. Well, we'll have to make one. Whoops. Clicking on all the wrong stuff here. Did I have it rotated completely the wrong way around? Maybe. Anyway, there's that. Are they the right shape? Yep. So I've done that. And with that, I like a little more... Well, here's the thing. No, because now it's backing that belt up there. So actually, in order to get more out of that, I've done it wrong. And I need to come over here and change all of this. And go all the way up here. And then feed it there. No. Feed it into the side like that. Okay, now I'm not sure which one actually came from. I think it was the far one, but then we can do that. So now there's another line of that coming through, right? And then I just got to find a spot for another bunch of this. And as you can see, it's kind of awkward. But that's okay. What we'll do then is get rid of all of that. Jump this thing from here. So it goes over that. And yes, it looks absolutely messy. Then I'm going to come back to one of these. I go to there. Go up, anchor it, come all the way down. And that's it. That will technically make some more, right? That will technically make some more. Oh no, I missed a whole bit. I missed the whole thing. Right? Also, I never put in the output. Let's put in the output, even though it's bugged. Oh, down, rotate. Then onto there. So yeah, the out needed one of these modules, basically. Oh god. Oh god. This isn't even a whole belt, so I think what we can do is take like half of this. Oh dear. Put it there maybe? Oh, look at that. It just about fits. Thank goodness. But we need to modify it massively. Oh. Oh, massively we do. Actually, no. Like, wait. If I just change... Oh my god. This might work. It might not. Like, that'll split that up. It's horribly janky, but... Let's not judge it too quick. Kind of looks like it would actually work. Huh. There you go. There you go. Tiny bit more output. I had not anticipated that we'd need more of those on here as well. Tiny bit more output. Now this one here looks like it's totally backed up. And the one on the other side doesn't. And I'm wondering why. Because if that's the case, let's feed some of it into there as a temporary fix. Ha ha ha. Yeah, no, there appears to be maybe some more mistakes back further along that I hadn't quite sussed out. And thus, efficiency is a maximum. Anyway, it's going to be a long time before we... Woohoo! Before we get the next milestone, and I do not feel like... Oh, I didn't notice these. Some of these would be easy to get now. Oh, there's going to be upgrades coming our way. This game... Oh my god, wait. Oh, how many hours of gameplay is this? Dear Lord. Dear Lord. Can I look? Can I... Oh my god, what is that thing? Jeez, I don't even know. Peeps, this has been awesome. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to wrap the stream up right here. This game is cool. Might do another one on it in the future. I'll see what we get up to after milestone 4, what else it unlocks. Depending on that, I might come back with another one. But my plan is to stream Hermitcraft tomorrow, so be sure to come back for that. Let's go check out the raid panel. Shall we now? Who be streaming? Other people playing Shapez. Yeah, we'll do that then. I'll send you to... gosh, someone's been streaming for 7 hours. Okay, I'm going to send you to... I can't even say their name. I'm just sending you somewhere else. I hope you enjoy it, peeps. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.